trophy a little bit earlier in our first block. We did very talented Zero Suit Samus, so this should be a fun one. A lot of speed coming at you here. Very ticky-tack hits, death by 1,000 cuts you will see throughout this match.
Absolutely, that is exactly what Sheik is known for. And Sheik, relatively safe character, not used a ton, but a lot of people are fully aware that Sheik is capable of going toe-to-toe with the best.
Also, after Void's really, really big win over like Spargo at Summit, I feel like there's been a lot of new like rejuvenation through this character. Excited to see WebbJP spin on it.
Yeah,
Talking about spin though.
I always love when you know, people see one player do something and they're like, wait a minute, I have been wanting to play this character all this time, and now I have a blueprint. Let's see what we can do next.
And it's crazy we're getting blueprints to characters this deep into the meta too. It is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, pretty even for the most part. Sonic, you gotta imagine, a little bit better at killing and doing just that. 2 frame, not messing up the timing, really making quick work of that first stock of WebbJP.
Yeah, huge moves here. This is a big opener.
And still looking good. You know, and I like this. Not really any wasted movements coming in from Sonido. You know, going in and out, not just spin dashing towards the opponent, saying, let me wait to see what you do. I have the reaction time, and I have the speed because I'm Sonic to punish you. And still doing that lapping in percentage already. WebbJP gonna have to make a lot of adjustments.
Most definitely, too. And these adjustments are gonna have to be very, very, you know, very good, because you have so many openings with Sheik. Be very hard. You have to win a lot more interactions, especially at this deficit.
You do. I would like to see maybe a couple more needles being used. You know, that is a really, really good tool that Sheik does have at her disposal. Use it right there. Good stuff. But I'm thinking, you know, Sonic, when you start that spin dash, when you start that charge, throw out the needles, stop your opponent, make them respect the space, and have to just put a little more thought into their approaches.
Big trades here, though, for Sonido. We will take that every day of the week. Uppy is able to avoid the bouncing fish, but we will find a really good landing trap there with that forward smash. Back to even stock.
Yeah, a little unorthodox to see a forward smash actually the option that was chosen. You know, Sheik were known for a combo setup into the up smash, but right there, not what we saw Sonido. A beautiful placed back air right there, and massive lead. 2 stocks to 1 is looking great right now for game number 1 for Sonido. For this top 8 qualifier.
For real. Probably not expecting this kind of pressure in this match at this point for either of these players, too. It's be interesting to see how they adapt. Sonido seems to be riding very high on it. The grid edge guard here for WebbJP, though. The needles bouncing fish. Again, Uppy seems to be a really good option to get out of dodge.
And still applying pressure, has not been touched. This is 96% unanswered. Tried to run up right there. I thought I saw the beginning animation of a forward smash. Maybe a little overjealous by WebbJP, but still in this, and that's what's really important.
Well, up air juggles here, too, trying to go off the top. Uppy. Spring rush is high.
Yeah, and this is where it gets a little difficult for Sheik. I mean, Sheik already isn't known as being necessarily the best character in the game, or particularly top tier, but nice. I was gonna say it's difficult to find that killing blow, and needles are one of the tools you could do it. You know, jump in the air, throw those needles, convert that into an up smash. One of the few moves that Sheik has to actually kill, and WebbJP using it at the perfect moment.
Give me this, though. Huge grab here. Dropping the spring rush off stage forward smash. Not going to hit the 2 frame. WebbJP very careful to get off the corner. Now has majority stage to work with. Needles just to keep at bay. Went for the dash attack, but the spin dash back air will not do it. 2 count to the blast zone. Forward smash not going to time it properly that time either. WebbJP, good damage off these jabs. More important is the stage positioning.
Yeah, and Sheik is really good at ledge traps.
Yeah.
And WebbJP doing that right now, just keeping Sonido at that ledge. I mean, you can't afford another hit. You know, Sonic will take that stock with a back air, maybe an up air at this point. Up smash, obviously another tool that would do it.
Oh, that was a crazy cross at back air. Looking for the tech chase off of it. Sonido not giving it. Forward air, middle of the stage, though. Standing tall in the corner. Not going to go for the drop of Uppy that time. Oh, huge. Those needles connect. That's scary.
Bouncing fish is on the table as well now. Needle the bouncing fish off stage will take the stock. You went for a fully charged forward smash. Okay. Unfortunate. WebbJP almost doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely clawing his way back into this, keeping it competitive, but a little overzealous there, trying to forge with that forward smash. And really, that's kind of what did WebbJP in. You were down, but you were not out until you reached a little bit too far. You know, get the hand out the cookie jar.
Yeah, bet it all on black there for sure. Came up red 23. Still, though, that mounted comeback that was oh so close to happening from WebbJP. Very, very confident. It's a good confidence builder to see. Obviously, Sonic, you know, no chokes implied, but can run away with the game. WebbJP did not let that happen.
going to have to do it again, though.
Most definitely fresh stocks here for this game, too. Still on Pokemon Stadium, too. First blood drawn by WebbJP. Not going to be able to find that mix-up after that forward air for an up air on platform. Just DIing out and away.
And you got to imagine that with the comeback that was being mounted by WebbJP, going to be in a much better position because there was that early kill with the forward smash, you know, that 2-frame. That's not something you can really depend on against a character like Sheik.
100%.
Especially because Sheik does have ways to recover and actually skip the 2-frame, even though it's difficult to pull off.
Ooh, forward air falling to that corner, not going to catch. Sonido coming off really strong on that left side, dropping the up B once again, will not connect. Turn around back air after the dash up, and homing attack avoids all those needles.
Nice conversion right there to the skies. Great air dodge by WebbJP right there. I'm trying to punish these landings, but Sonido making it so difficult and just so tricky with when he opts to actually air dodge, the way that he's drift, and just the timing of these landings.
Oh, bouncing fish off the weak nair, not going to kill. So damn close, going deep for it again. Back air, not going to take it. Another one, keep resetting this edge guard. We dropped the grenade, not going to hit, but still a ton of percent done. Rising up air will take it off for the down tilt. Constant pressure from WebbJP.
That is the name of the game. It doesn't matter how fast you are, everyone can crack with enough pressure. WebbJP demonstrating that right there, but you're off stage, gonna have to come back. We're gonna try the first match. PR misses a 2-frame attempt.
Back off here. Yeah, just throw for the stage here too. You can't back throw at that position. You don't want to stale it. Standing
but you can't from there.
Oh my gosh, what an option.
We're gonna talk about a fast character.
Yeah.
Parry runs through you and then down tilt. Beautiful stuff right there.
Real even, and this one's really close as I had predicted through that first game. Both characters just really have to whittle you down, get you into the corner, and then, you know, work that step-by-step game plan.
Yeah, I wonder if these players are aware that this is actually a top 8 qualifier now.
I hope so. I certainly do.
They're just playing like, it matters, but not that much. You might be wrong. It matters a lot more.
Yeah, it's interesting. It probably would affect multiple players differently, too. Are you more under more pressure if it's a winner's top 8, or a loser's top 8 qualifier, I'm sorry. Or if you just think you're playing for that 9th spot.
Sonido coming off the ledge aggressively, Sonido does want to fight. That is one thing that is interesting is when you're Sonic, you don't have to actually engage that much if you don't want to. Sonido opting to do that, and WebbJP just stuffing that approach right there.
Ooh, these forward airs in the corner are not really working out for WebbJP. You see a lot of forward airs rising from Sonido, working extremely well. Give me this drag down, though. We find a grab.
We're looking nice.
Oh,
81, baiting out air dodges as well. Sonido starting to kind of crack a little bit under the pressure. We're seeing some uncharacteristic air dodges that WebbJP is eating alive.
Back air's right here, too. Trying to catch the dash in with the F tilt. No dice.
You can tell trying to line up one of those moves to go for an up smash. Obviously, you can do needles into up smash. There are some drag down conversions you can do as well. Almost got it.
Yeah, just as you call it out, Logic. Not going to find the hits there, too, but that was a beautiful attempt from WebbJP.
Just runs across, throws out that dash attack. A little risky, actually.
Uppy back to the corner, looking for that forward tilt once again, as it had worked in stock previous. Needles into that diagonal needles can prevent a lot of that jump pressure. Sonic has.
Drop on landing right there, and another one. WebbJP, that seems to be the name of the game. That's obviously the game plan. Get you to high percent. Yeah, you're taking back air, you're taking some needles, but that down tilt to up air conversion, tried and true, it's still working right now for WebbJP.
Ooh, trying to bait out anything to approach with Sonido standing tall in the corner. Not going to run into WebbJP's aerials. Forward tilts away, though, looking for the pivot grab, but WebbJP finds one of his own.
23% put on the Sonido currently. Not particularly anything too major, but you do want to stop this bleeding while you can.
Yeah, what a nair dash up grab there, too. Such good low percent stuff. That's where Sheik makes a lot of her money.
Gonna make this, oh, it hits!
Bouncing fish back to, oh, just the up B going straight to the side. I love that, but looking for the air dodge down to platform, not gonna find it.
It's starting to get a little rough in this game number 2. Sonido sitting at 56%. WebbJP, you're at high damage, but you still have not lost that second stock, and still approaching, still being aggressive, still finding these openings left and right. WebbJP, so close to closing out this game, so close to tying it up, and does just that with the bouncing fish. DI not enough to save you this time.
I really like that short hop nair fastball as opposed to like the approaching forward air in that corner. Obviously not at all percents will that nair lead to that bouncing fish there too, but I feel like you don't have to be as precise with it.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Really solid stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah, and this finish, just so nice.
Yeah, it really felt like WebbJP just kind of, after that first stock was lost, got a really solid handle, able to control the pacing versus Sonic.
And avoid the kill setups, because that's such an important skill. You can hit me with a jab, you can hit me with this tilt, but what's actually going to take the stock? Those are the things that I need to avoid. Those are things I want to avoid, and WebbJP did a fantastic job just now doing that.
Give me this. Again, it feels like WebbJP's always getting these first hits. Sonido just seems to be falling straight into the hitboxes early.
Well, you're falling into a lot of things right now.
Yes.
World of Hurt is one of them. 52 unanswered so far. WebbJP so much more meticulous with the placements of the attacks. Right there, did mess up just a little bit, if you will, prior to that dash attack, though. So safe, making it just so difficult for any openings to present themselves. Up 50% now because of it.
A weak nair, that's what I'm talking about. I love the adjustment. Looking for a down air spike on 2-frame, not gonna have it, but real low risk, high reward.
And even that jab, you know,
Yeah.
doing 2 hits and then saying, let me go into a grab. No, you didn't get the grab, but it's important that you didn't do that 3rd hit and get punished for no reason.
Yeah, make sure your opponent respects the idea that you could cancel jab early. That is a big mix-up on that ground-to-ground.
Sonido finding a little bit of an opening, but you know, it's just not enough quite yet. 103 to 52. You want to wedge that door a bit more if you actually want to take a lead versus WebbJP in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's how you wedge open a door, okay?
For real.
We're seeing some more light.
Down air coming through. Back air once again stuffed it out perfectly placed. You were talking about it, Logic. The timing and placement from these aerials on WebbJP's behalf, so crazy good.
Yeah. Just truly a master of your character, if you will. Avoids that back air with that shield and then takes stage control after.
Wow, what a find on that down tilt. Roll through, has Sonido absolutely locked in shield. Spot dodge, times the down tilt perfectly.
Yeah, and that was right after the stage control. You can tell that WebbJP prioritized that a little bit more than Sonido.
Yeah.
I mean, when you are Sonic, you know, fastest thing in the universe, you feel like you can be anywhere you want to be, and maybe you don't have to worry about stage control that much, but WebbJP is making Sonido pay for it. Whenever he has center stage, Sonido is taking damage, trying to kind of get to the middle.
Back air, not going to cross up on shield there too. WebbJP not going to fall for the potential. Needle barrage here early. Just give me this jabs. Any percent's good percent at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Good little dash attack right there. Mistimes that forward air, actually. Sonido getting a little lucky. Very fortunate.
Oh, down tilt's looking for the read on the tech chase. Bit off a little more you can chew there, WebbJP.
Yeah.
Sonido going to find it.
Smelled blood, okay?
For real.
You went out there. Unfortunately, it was another shark. And this is so scary. You got to worry about this bouncing fish setup when you're at that ledge.
Yeah.
Good stuff by Sonido, though, fighting his way out of the corner with that forward air.
Back air back, no needles, and canceling the recovery before getting to the ledge there too. Did not want to have to deal with needles. Back air coverage here too, pressuring the shield. Goes through shield with jabs there. Very interesting cross.
It looked like Sonido was ready for it for some reason. But not ready for that, and that looked like a DI mix-up. One of the things that makes Sheik's up air so difficult to deal with is that depending on when the last hit actually hits you decides which way you need to DI. And a lot of people die earlier because of it.
Yeah.
So ambiguous.
Needle just keeping Sonido at bay at this point. Finally, spin dash gets in there, able to find a conversion off forward air, and Sonido has to do something early here because this really 10, 15% that you take every single time you run into WebbJP does add up and fast.
Yeah, and it's still adding up as you said, Script. Are we gonna go for an air dodge there? No, just lands for free. Sonido not even applying really any real pressure. Until that back air connects.
For real.
That back air came out of nowhere.
Up air coverage on platform though. WebbJP still in invincibility, nothing to worry about, but was locked into shield. Okay, getting some good percent here too, but WebbJP, and again, Sheik's so nimble, able to maneuver around everything Sonic wants to do. You have to, you know, it's not like you're facing one of these slower characters where you can kind of run all over them.
Yeah. Oh, almost had the drag down. Still does manage to find a back air when it's all said and done. At the ledge you go, Sonido.
Oh, the fake footstool over the shield there too. WebbJP finding unique ways to get out of this pressure.
You're gonna have to continue to do that. I mean, yeah, you have a lead right now, but Sonido, phenomenal player. Only takes a moment for him to find an opening and capitalize.
Forward smash there too. Yeah, you see Sonido a lot of times trying to get that run up, run back pressure to try to force an option out of WebbJP, but WebbJP knows what's coming next, but the forward air, no one could have expected that. Up B back, we're back to ledge, even game here.
Oh, it's getting rough. Are you gonna be able to make it back? You know what spring's gonna come out? Nope. Sonido, that was smart. It didn't work, but never mind, it worked for WebbJP.
Damn, what a quick find there. Obviously, I thought the Needles were like a little too close, but the Bouncing Fish able to close that little space just enough, get the Bouncing Fish and the kill.
Yeah, that down tilt up air has just really been a game winner. That's really kind of just edging a little bit more for WebbJP. That time, F tilt into the up air, the time before down tilt into the up air, and of course the classic needles into bouncing fish. And that's to run that back because, you know, hey, look, I'm trying to get a quick dub. I'm trying to, let's run these results back.
I don't want you to think about it too much. I'm just trying to get this set and go into top 8 loser side. And again, chat, we know what we're talking about. He DQ'd. I promise. We got to check the TOs 3 or 4 times.
Well, we checked with them. Did they check enough? I don't know.
Did they check enough? That's true.
That's on them.
Winner of this set goes on to loser side top 8. Huge opportunity here. WebbJP currently up 2-1.
You're not going to get this opportunity too many times.
Not at all. Especially with such like a strong player that would have been in front of them otherwise. This is a huge opportunity. What a wait by WebbJP for that grab. I'd love to talk about this string. Can I talk about it?
Talk about it.
Oh my goodness.
They need to hear it.
Able to find that grab too, and then forcing the tech chase on platform. Able to find a re-grab and then bouncing fish. Crazy 47.
But that 47 was crazy, but Sonido said, you know what? I don't really care. Took the lead back. Cannot afford to lose this game right now. This is literally a tournament on the line. Jab reset into the forward smash. Not taking the stock, but good damage and even better positioning. And right now, Sonido cannot get off this ledge. Struggling, finally. Finding an opening, great down tilt.
Still duffed by Nairs here, too. These aerials are so hard to get around the drag down found right out of spin dash. These conversions, what the heck?
Sheik, baby.
My goodness.
Welcome to 2023 in MomoCon, where the Sheik sheiks you. We got combos galore. Don't say I'm not a top tier. I still got it. All the way from melee to here.
That's crazy. It feels like just the, you know, how fast that pressure came from WebbJP caught Sonido off guard. Fair coming down here too, and this is exactly where WebbJP wants to play the game. Able to get just that ticky-tack percent and just kind of really like bother Sonido. Like, I just want to get in so bad, but Sheik, a character that can prevent you from doing so well.
Yeah, and just such a fast character as well, you know. We think about the fast attacks, but Sheik's just a fast character in general.
Yeah.
Ooh, good trump. Actually gets it, but no punish on the WebbJP. Good stuff. Hits WebbJP back off stage. Beautiful stage control forward air. Not going to do it quite yet. Need maybe one more straight hit. A back air would be enough as well.
Those fully horizontal up Bs have been really helpful for WebbJP getting back to stage because, you know, everyone's expecting bouncing fish there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, give me these off the platform too. Not going to find the downward and away DI we were looking for, but the Nair trade will net Sonido his first stock of this potential elimination game.
And, you know, Sonido's work is definitely cut out for him. You don't have a lot of time to correct these mistakes, especially when the pressure is still being applied by WebbJP. That's one of the things that makes it really difficult when you're playing a player. You know, there's some people that give you time to take a breather, formulate a plan. WebbJP is not allowing you to do that. Always positioned to be in an aggressive spot where he can attack you. You have to be guessing. You don't even have time to make a plan.
Yeah, if the needles on shield into immediate jab, usually you'll expect like, okay, I got these needles. Something's to be able, I'm able to do something after this, but WebbJP just stays in your face.
You get to guess. That's what you get to do. You get to guess first meet. But great juggle. In a great position right now. Go for that forward smash? No, and we're not seeing any more two-frame attempts, and I think game number 1, that really was the difference maker for Sonido. I'm surprised we're not seeing more attempts from him.
Yeah, not really seeing Sonido approach with these spin dashes much either. These needles have done so much to just kind of neuter that approach option that so many Sonics rely on.
Don't trump yourself, almost losing your stock for it.
Oh, close. Yeah. Down tilt up air has been such a big conversion. WebbJP dropping that one. I mean, all things considered, though, the way and how quickly WebbJP took that first stock, Sonido bringing this one back very, very reasonably. Trying to find the opening, though, just trying to get a spin dash through to find a forward air potentially. Quick aerials seem to be keeping that at bay, though.
It definitely does not feel over by a long shot for Sonido right now.
Yeah, not at all.
Good Argon at the start by getting off the ledge. Homing attack does manage to do it. Great position right now. Can you do it? Can you take the stock?
Wow.
Goes for the spring, doesn't connect with it, though.
Able to weave through off the stage, though. Bit off of more than you could chew, Sonido. You had the ledge trap positioning. Wanted to try to finish one there. Maybe, you know, feeling the pressure of it. Wants to get off there. WebbJP's lived a long time on a lot of these stocks this set.
And WebbJP is just so evasive that was concerning to go for anyway. Between the evasiveness of WebbJP and the fact that he's just such an aggressive player, you can't miss. If you miss, bad things happen. Bad things are still happening. We're at 38 right now. WebbJP feeling like the tortoise and the hare at the same time.
Truly, my friend, moving slowly and very, methodically, but always fast. Yeah, fast and steady is very, very correct.
Sonido's a little bit of a gut check from a distance, comes up aggressively, finds the mark. That back air, huge. So needed right now to take that stock. You're down by 50%, but Sonic can make this up. That
downer, if Sonido would sit in the same spot, would have been crazy. Went for weak nair, drag down off platform. That was insane coverage. Sonido able to hold away from it, though, but still down smash pushing off stage. A lot of aggression coming from Sonido off the corner.
Yeah, I'm glad that you pointed out, Script. That aggression, maybe that's going to be enough to kind of get Sonido back into this.
Yeah.
Because you're off stage a lot, especially versus WebbJP. But maybe, these forward airs, these back airs, these little openings that WebbJP is leaving might be enough.
Wow,
but you're going to have to land.
Very close there. Wasting double jump early. Sonido gets feet back onto the ground. One more chance here. You cannot let WebbJP get another opening. Down tilt's not going to lead to the up air as we've seen previously.
It's so tense, even though it should feel so comfortable for WebbJP right now.
Oh, want to get the jab check there. 1-2 jab. Didn't complete it. Wanted down tilt coverage. Uh-oh, down tilt up air. This will be the stock from WebbJP. And moving on into loser's side, top 8 over Sonido.
Congrats, Sonido, a formidable foe, but WebbJP just a little bit more, putting those hands up, calm, cool, collected, and composed still. And playing to the win conditions, that is the name of the game for WebbJP. Even at the end there, knowing that down tilt was needed, went for it a couple times, some other scenarios, but at the end said, hey, let me jab you first, okay? Let me hit this jab, down tilt, I win the game, let's go, we are out. We're about to see it right here. And I just love that. Kind of a little gut check and you spot dodged.
Yeah.
Well, it's about to happen. Don't worry. I was a little too early. I was a little too early. Yep, never mind. We don't get to see it. It's all in our thoughts, prayers, and memories, okay?
Oh, my goodness. What a fun one to get it kicked off with here.